Dear friends of the Châtelet Theatre, dear friends in Paris, dear friends across the world, hello, I'm Peter Sellars. I'm at home in Los Angeles, as are so many people right now. Very happy to be alive. It actually takes the strong presence of death to make most of us humans remember that life is a miracle. And we need to use every part of our lives we can use as deeply and as beautifully as possible. Sometimes it takes tragedy to get human beings to focus, to notice that we're not living well. Something is actually very wrong. In this case, the planet itself is speaking to us that the way we're living is not sustainable, makes no sense, and is in fact self-destructive. In my line of work, theater, we actually deal with tragedy quite a lot because hopefully with tragedy, it's not just sad, but we're learning something. And tomorrow, we're going to try and live differently. So first of all, we need the ceremony of grieving for the dead and the lost and the suffering. And then those of us who are able to live quietly at home reasonably well owe it to the dead. The whole world is forced to stop right now. Stopping is what tragedy does. It makes everybody stop and think. And most importantly, look inward. Let's use these weeks and months to really go deeper with the people closest to us and with ourselves. In fact, this catastrophe is a new era in human history struggling to be born. The struggle is intense. But already in the last 3 weeks, there has been more international cooperation and solidarity than anyone remotely thought would be possible. People are doing extraordinary things. And of course, these thousands of people all over the world volunteering to step forward and help. It's so beautiful. And all of this feels like a dress rehearsal for a global response, an organized global response to the climate emergency, which is addressing our generation and all the generations to come. This idea of living differently, of using this time, not just to be in our habit energy and do what we do all day running around like crazy, but to stop and rethink what we do every day. Rethink the patterns of our lives, rethink what we need and what we don't need, with an economy that's not just based on weapons and drugs and pornography, but on helping, on cultivation of human beings and the planet. I am very sorry not to be in Paris this week presenting Pale Noir, our meditation on Josephine Baker, but I must say I'm very, very grateful that we are able to do this performance again next year. And I think this performance will be a very beautiful contribution. In the meantime, all love, all light, all healing. Deep breathing, minus all the CO2. Deep breathing, because finally You can breathe.